The informal sector is currently under tremendous pressure due to new e-waste rules. Large generators of e-waste are now required to hand over e-waste only to authorized recyclers. Rupal has introduced a low-capacity e-waste recycling machinery which can be used by smaller e-waste aggregators. Such e-waste aggregators can now become small hubs of recycling instead of remaining mere suppliers to a large central monolithic recycling facility.
What we are trying to do is to break that thought process and bring in a completely new way of doing things. So for example, what happens is, I'll just show you that I'm holding this motherboard in my hand. In a typical e-waste environment, what happens is you have equipment, and equipment has got a board like this, a cabinet and some wires. That's the basic segregation of the items. On this PCB, if you see, there are multiple metals locked inside the board. Now, the idea is, how do I get these metals out in the right format, and how do I use those metals again as raw materials in the industry? So that's the idea, and for that we have made these machines. We'll show you in a short while. This is now from our machine is now converted into this form. Initially it is shredded and then reduced to a powder form. The powder is then separated into different sorts of metals.
With Rupal's e-waste recycling plant, the average or small waste handler can graduate to an authorized recycler level. Thereby, he will be able to get a better yield and a better quality of output, allowing him to realize more value for his efforts. Because of the mechanized nature of the plant, more of the e-waste can now be processed in a smaller time, saving time and energy both, and therefore also aim to collect more. Besides, the social cost of the recycling business is reduced to a large extent, low hazard potential, and an increased organized sector employment.